Hey everyone, welcome to the channel. Tabi here, and today we're going to take a look at the G.I. Joe Classified Legacy Collection, Action Joe Police Emergency Service Unit, or the cops. The cops are here. Everybody be cool. That's what I put on my that's what I put on my Twitter account. So if you check that out, I'm on Twitter. It's I don't know, Tabi, I guess. Comes with a bunch of stuff. I have a lot more of these coming, but I did get one of these on Amazon before it sold out, and they sold out like super quick. Not sure who put it up. Maybe it's Surveillance Port or the Full Force Podcast. One of the two put it up on their Twitter account, and I went in there and I should have bought more than one, but that's how I am. I got a couple more coming from BBTS, so I need at least three, I think, because I'm also going to try to do something and see if I can do that as well. But I'll show you that in this video. Comes with several different things, 2 different heads, a cup of coffee, some weapons, some accessories. We got a taser. The only thing I would say that this really doesn't have is it should have some kind of taser effect with like the little prongs coming out, maybe a little electrical thing, even though it's not really an electrical thing. They just, you can do a taser 2 different ways. You can actually take the end and stick it on somebody, or you can like fire the cartridge and the prongs go out, stick into you, and can keep hitting the button and zapping somebody. But wish it came with like an effect like that. But e.s.u. emergency service units comes with different heads, so you can do different things. No number on this. We got right here. We've got the classic kind of cop on the radio. Reminds you of like New York City with the old style cop car in the background. That's kind of cool. Some cops in the background talking to somebody, and yeah, showing that you got a police helmet, a riot helmet, a flare gun. Cops don't really use flare guns, but and some handcuffs. So pretty neat. Yeah, you gotta have more than one of these guys at least. And there he is, different head there, Legacy Collection. So pretty cool. All right, let's open up, take a look at it, and see what it's all about. Oh, if you're watching this, please like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. If you're watching the channel, do me a favor, go up there, subscribe to the channel. Put a comment below. Let me know what you think of this figure. I'd like to get some thoughts on the figure. I think they kind of postponed it with stuff that was happening in the world, and people are going to buy what people want to buy. I was like, it doesn't make a difference what's going on. You shouldn't like limit people's purchases. Just put it out there. People don't want to buy it, they won't buy it. But people that do want to buy it, like me, will buy a lot of them. So it is what it is. But there we go. All right, let's open it up. All right, first of all, I thought this was a blanket. Unfold it, and it's a police poncho. So that is great. Very thin material. You can see through it basically, but police logo looks pretty good. Should fit on them very easily. Just drapes over the head. So yeah, I just thought it was a blanket, but yeah, didn't remember that being the thing. Got a riot shield here, hands here. Not one of those zapping ones. I don't know, you could say it is. Bunch of damage there from like people throwing crap at them, but you like bash somebody with it like that. There you go. That's very cool. Like it. It looks good. I like the set. I'm just telling you, first of all, so I don't see... The only thing I really don't care for about the whole set is the automatic shotgun with the terrible brass on the rounds here. We've seen this in the His Tank group as first released. I mean, cops don't really use automatic shotguns. Maybe a tactical AR, maybe. Or even a sniper rifle, but standard cops just... they keep like nowadays it's a lot different. Like after the whole thing in California, I think it was in either the 90s or 2000s, police went from like limited armament to like now, it used to be just like a shotgun and a pistol, but now cops carry, ARs in the trunk and all kinds of stuff. So a lot more, because criminals went up with more armament, so they need to be equal to it. So, but yeah, this is just a little bit much. I don't really see the need of that. You got another head, kind of generic cop head, but it's fine. Actually looks pretty good. I mean, a head like this, I mean, heck, you could swap out maybe, I don't know, like Falcon. It's a better looking head than what Falcon has, but yeah, pretty solid. We got riot helmet, just fits over the head here. Does this move? Yeah, it moves down. Does it go up over the helmet? It doesn't. It's kind of weird. Thought it would have gone up over, and maybe does, but the hinge is kind of weird. But yeah, you got a ride helmet. That makes sense. You got the old school batons. They use the retractable ones now. They don't really use these, but I'm sure somebody still uses them. But the twirly twist batons. Got a cup of coffee that says Joe on it, so that's neat. Coffee's great. I just actually started bought some coffee yesterday because it's starting to get cold here. And start drinking coffee again. Standard patrol cap. Got the logo emblem in the top. This looks fine. Very old school type cop thing right there. I've seen a funny one recently. Some cops somewhere up north, just say like New Hampshire or something, or wearing like some ugly small green ones. Just made me think. We got a pistol here, kind of the generic sidearm we've seen a bunch. Right there. Kind of like a 45, but kind of not. That's what it looks like to me, just based on the little grooves right there. But we've seen this pistol a lot, actually. Got a flare gun, which I don't know if I've ever seen a cop use a flare gun, but it's bright yellow with handle. And then we've got some glasses, some tactical glasses here. And then we've got stun gun, taser, whatever you can call it. It's taser, really. This looks fine. This looks pretty good, actually. I guess the cartridge is yellow. Most of them are all yellow except for like the handle. But yeah, I like this. And then you got an extra set of cuffs. We've seen this a bunch. They're foldable to a degree, but you know, you bend this plastic, it's going to snap eventually. But so let's bring in the figure. And first off, figure is great. Figure is very solid. Looks good. The vest looks good. The radio comes unpegged here. I think this might be the same vest as like Law and Order, but I don't know those comparisons. I don't try to compare them. Flashlight is not removable. It's molded in, but looks great. Cuffs molded in here. Then you got the thing for your extra cuffs that you can put in there. I think you can make it work to a degree. Not the best. Then you got these D rings right here. State issue. That's nice on the arm. Got a watch. Cop badge right there. We've got shoulder for the pistol, which I'm not a fan of that. I'd rather have it on the side on his belt. These belts are very heavy. Has anybody ever seen one? See, that popped right out. So, and made me hit the camera. So don't think that's never been a great idea to me on these, but you can do it like that if you want to. Oh, we got a leg drop holster too. Oh, I get it. Okay. So this is going to be for your flare gun, I guess, right? I guess you could do that, right? We're just playing along here, so yeah, that doesn't make sense. I think maybe, honestly, this probably goes in here. Let's taser on the vest. Usually taser, I don't ever see it like, yeah, that doesn't really work either. I think maybe the flare is supposed to go in there, or maybe the standard pistol goes in here, which yeah, that makes more sense. I think that's meant for that. Okay. And then this could be, and this is really squeezed in, to me would be for the taser. Yeah, okay. And then you wouldn't really carry a flare gun on you as a cop. We got police on the arm here. We've got patch on the shoulder. The head is really good. I mean, this is I feel like you use this head. It's got kind of a fade right going on. But, you know, you can wear the glasses here. You know how they are with glasses. They're terrible with glasses, but these seem to do all right. You can have his patrolman cap on. Like that. Wow, that's a wobbly head. You can do that. And that's an option. Or, if you want to, you can go the other route and you can get this on here. Let's see if we can do this on the camera. Over the ears, probably not. There we go. There we go. We got, well, we got a, God, the neighborhood dogs are going nuts. Well, we'll fix this out, but you can run the riot mask, you can run the baton, run the shield. So a lot of options here. I mean, this is good. This is great because, you know, you can do your cops however you want to do them. I think that's really a great functionality. I just pulled the head off that easy. So I guess we'll just go to this guy right there and see what it looks like. So there it is. Very cool articulation. This guy, you can look down, he can look up to a limited degree because the back of his backpack, back of his vest, no backpack, thank God, because it probably wouldn't peg in well. Bicep rotation, double elbows, wrists. He's got a crunch, but the vest is kind of in the way. Waist, leg up, leg back, thigh cut, drop hip, double knees. Very nice, very smooth. Boot rotation and thigh cut. So there we go. Lots of different options, and just a good troop builder. Probably the worst thing about the whole thing is the handcuffs do not work well in this pouch thing. I've never understood what they're trying to accomplish with like this split thing. You know, I've never understood it. Like, is it supposed to go like this? Is it supposed to double flip in there? They never stay in there well. I don't know. So, but solid figure, lots of options. You know, and then you got this thing right here. You can put this over his head, and you can have him set up like that. So there he is. A lot of different things you can do, just up to your imagination. And yeah, very pleased. Glad I got some more. So one more thing I want to try, and we'll go back and show you. All right, I was going to try, but I'm not having any luck trying to get this peg out. Because the way the head is, I was going to do the alternate universe cop dreadnoughts, but I've been trying to get this piece out here because I think it should work. Yeah, let me try a little bit more, but we'll see how it goes. Thank you for watching the video. I do appreciate it. Like I said, solid figure. Definitely pick it up. Pick up multiples, because with the cop, you at least got to have 2 or 3, right? So thanks for watching the video. See you down the road.